Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And you guessed it, another read along. But this one is completely unexpected and this one is very, very cool and I am so excited. I am so thankful that somebody reached out to me. We'll get to this in just a second. She's a booktuber. That somebody reached out to me and sent me this because I didn't know anything about this and I actually look up this kind of stuff all the time. So I am so excited and I found out about it in time, which I'm even more excited about it. And I found out about it in time to get you guys prepared for it so that we can all do it together. For those of you that want to. Okay, so do you guys want to do a countdown to Halloween thriller book? Oh my God, doesn't that sound like so much fun? Okay, so let me tell you kind of the history of this. I've shared this a lot. But last year, I found this book. So do you guys, any of you follow those like Facebook groups, like the psychological thriller group? They're always talking about Freida McFadden. It's like every post is about Freida McFadden. It's like the post will say like, I need the best book in the entire world that you've never been able to put down. And it's like 10 Freida McFadden books. And then finally, somebody will post something, they'll say, any book besides a Freida McFadden book. And then all the comments will be like, why don't you like Freida McFadden? What's wrong with Freida McFadden? And they're like, there's nothing wrong with Freida McFadden. Don't come for me. I just have read every one of her books. But they're basically all of those thriller books on Facebook, those thriller book clubs, they're all basically Freida McFadden fan groups. It's what they are, you know? I read The Housemaid, and I read the second one, what was it? The Housemaid Comes Back, or The Housemaid Secret, or The Housemaid, she went to college in that one. Housemaid Goes to College. I read the second one. I haven't read the third one. I actually did like the first two. But I haven't read any other Freida McFadden books. But this isn't about Freida McFadden. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. But anyway, okay. So last Christmas, the single book that helped me get back into physical copy reading, okay, was this book called 25 Days by Per Jacobson, all right? And it's called a Christmas countdown or a Christmas advent calendar book. And the reason I'm talking about these psychological thriller Facebook groups is because that's where I found it. They started posting about it a lot last year. Like after Thanksgiving, after Halloween, leading up to Thanksgiving, they were posting about it like every other day. I mean, I think I screenshot it like 6 or 8 times. And the cover of it looked cheesy. It was like this cabin at the end of this road. And I was like, this book is going to be so cheesy. But I like the idea of it, you know? Listen, as a kid, I loved advent calendars where you get the little chocolates out. I reviewed them on my review channel for years. I love advent calendars. I love counting down to any holiday, countdown to Christmas. I used to do the countdown, I do the countdown to the pool opening every year. I used to have a countdown to Christmas on my phone, a countdown to Halloween on my phone. So I love all that. So I was like, I'm going to get this book. So I ordered this book. And I said to my friend Nikki, I said, do you want to read this Per Jacobson book with me called 25 Days? And she said, yeah, sure. So I think she read it on Kindle. I had the paperback version. And then we found this other book, and I think it was called Till Christmas Ends or something. I don't know. But Christmas Cabin in the Woods or something. I don't know. But so we read 2 of them. And they were 25 chapters. So you read a chapter a day. It was like an advent calendar, like a countdown to Christmas calendar, right? So anyway, whenever I say advent calendar, people are like, it's not really an advent calendar, but that's what they called it, was an advent calendar book. So I wasn't the one that came up with that. But anyway, countdown to Christmas, whatever. So the first book that we read, the 25 Days, if you haven't read that, if you didn't read it last year and you like Christmas and all that stuff, I'm going to do a Christmas recommendation book, but I would highly recommend that book. It's cheesy, but it's a really good, I wouldn't say it's incredibly cheesy. It's a good thriller. It's a good Christmas thriller. And it was really fun. And a lot of people I saw like on the thriller groups were like, I couldn't just read a chapter a day. We read a chapter a day. We did it and we would talk about it afterwards. We would like text each other and be like, oh my God. So anyway, I have talked on a lot of my channels about loving the countdown books, okay? The advent calendar Christmas books. If anybody knows of countdown to Christmas, advent calendar, but I want Christmas mystery thrillers, okay? I don't want no romances and stuff like that. Because I'm reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book right now. That was my video yesterday. I have to tell you guys, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm like 6 chapters in right now, and I'm loving it in a way that I didn't think that I would. But anyway, okay, that was like a little side note. So if you guys know any brand new or even older ones, countdown to Christmas or advent calendar mystery thriller books where you read a chapter a day, let me know in the comment section below because I can't find a lot of them out there. So anyway, I have wanted to read more of these books for Christmas. Well, Kristin, last night, I'm going to give her a little shout out and I'm going to link her channel below. Kristin is a fellow booktuber out there. Hey, Kristin, how are you? I asked her if it was okay if I mentioned her channel and stuff in my video, and she said, yeah, sure. She was so sweet to reach out to me. So Kristin from the never-ending TBR in Kristin's Corner, I will link it below. First thing, if you guys want to go follow her, please do. Go give her a little love over there. She's got a lot of videos. She posts like, I mean, I have a screenshot of it, but I went through her channel. She's been posting for months and years. And she posts probably, I don't know, every 3 to 5 days over there. So anyway, and she reads a lot of the same books that I do. So the never-ending TBR in Kristin's Corner. Well, Kristin reached out to me, I think it was last night, and she sent me this book, and she was like, you know what, I have a screenshot of our whole conversation. Hold on a second, because I was going to read it on here. Well, I don't. I just have the end of it. But she basically was like, I don't know if you've heard of this book, but this book is coming out, and it's like a countdown to Halloween book. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I didn't really think much of it. And then I looked into it, and I was like, oh, damn, I'm reading this book. I am so excited about it. So, of course, I reached out to Nikki, and I was like, do you want to read this with me? And she was like, oh my God, this book looks so fun. So, I was like, screw it, I'm going to do a read-along for it. So, I reached out to Kristin. I think I told her I was going to do a read-along. And I said something about, I'm going to do a read-along on my BookTube channel. Would you mind if I mentioned that you sent me the suggestion, blah, 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 whatever. And she said, go for it. And she said that she's going to maybe plan to read it on her channel next month, too. So if you guys want to read it with Kristin, you can read it with Kristin. So let me tell you what this book is. You guys, I'm really excited about this. Okay, now it's not available until September 24th. I believe it's not free on Kindle Unlimited. I believe it's $5.99 on Kindle. I think it's only available on Kindle. I purchased it last night. I pre-ordered it last night. I think it's $5.99. And it is called The 31st Trick-or-Treater, and it is by Ben Farthing, okay? I am so excited about this book, you guys. Are you ready? So here is the book overview. 31 nights, 31 chapters, one final nightmare. Now, if you don't want to read, if you want to read it all in one setting, you can do that. But it's, come on now, play the game. It's more fun if you read it a chapter at a time. 31 nights, 31 chapters, one final nightmare. Last Halloween, 30 trick-or-treaters vanished into the night. This October, they're coming back, one by one, each day of the month. But every child carries the same chilling warning. Something is returning on the 31st. Oh my God, what? Bob from the movie Halloween? That was Linda's boyfriend, Bob, in the movie Halloween. Bob has never stopped searching for his daughter. Now, as the shadows of Halloween grow longer, he must face the darkness that stole her before it takes everything again. The 31st Trick-or-Treater is a Halloween Advent now. See, they even call it an Advent novel. 31 nights, 31 chapters, and one final nightmare waiting on Halloween. You guys, I am so excited about this. This is going to be so fun. It comes out September 24th of 2025. It's on Kindle. You can pre-order it right now. I will put the chapter in the comment section or the description box below. And his name, again, it is The 31st Trick-or-Treater by Ben Farthing. I'm not going to put a link or anything like that. You guys can look it up on your Kindle. I don't know how I just got it on my Kindle last night, pre-ordered it. I was like, I have to pre-order it right away. So you can get it on your Kindle. Like I said, I believe it's under $6. It was like $5.09 or $5.99 or something like that. Oh, it says right here. It's $5.99 on Kindle. I think it came like with taxes to like $6.03 or something like that. But anyway, I want to say a special thank you to Kristin for recommending this book. Kristin, I am so excited. I am so ready for Halloween and fall and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much, Kristin. I'm getting ready to do a fall haul from Trader Joe's over on my my Peter Does Stuff channel. So I'm so in the mood for fall. I'm so in the mood for Halloween. I'm already planning out my Halloween books. So when Kristin messaged me last night, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. So Kristin, thank you so much. You have made me so excited about Halloween. So Kristin's going to read it. I'm going to read it. Nikki's going to read it. Let me know if you're going to read it in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.